got a pork belly here, which is quite, in my sort of view, is a very underrated cut of meat. The reason is because it's got these really nice layers of fat running all around it, which makes it ideal for roasting. And when it roasts, all of the fat's going to turn into liquid, and it's going to help to baste all of the meat, and it's going to keep it really nice and tender and moist. The first thing we have to do is, because the pork belly comes from this part over here, there's a few rib bones we need to remove. So it's as simple as sort of getting your knife in there and then just sort of working underneath. So pulling the bones away and just sort of making small little cuts like that. And there's all our ribs taken off. So obviously when you're doing pork belly, the key is to get a really, really crispy skin. And how we do that, if we take a sharp knife and we just sort of score all of the skin. We don't want to cut it all the way through until the meat. We just want to give it sort of a crisscross on the skin only. And what that's going to do is going to help all of the fat underneath the skin heat up, turn to liquid, fall away, and all you're left with is a really, really crispy skin. So to help us with a crispy skin, we need to get some salt. And in these little cuts we made, we just rub a little bit of salt and get it into the cuts. And what salt does is salt draws out moisture. So once we've done that, we can now turn it skin side down onto a tray. Now I'm going to make a dry rub out of the coffee. I also have onion powder, I have garlic powder, Spanish paprika, Chinese five spice, and brown sugar. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix this all together in a bowl. So it's 2 tablespoons of each, and then it's as simple as getting everything in there. We're just going to sort of work it until it's all incorporated really nicely. And you can just smell the smokiness of the coffee and the garlic and the onions, and then a little sweet smokiness from the Spanish paprika. It's going to work a treat. When we dry rub the pork belly, we don't want any dry rub on the skin, because that's going to stop the skin from going really, really crispy. Okay, so by keeping it skin side down, we are just sort of rubbing all of the sides. That can now go into the fridge for about 2 or 3 hours. All the flavors can sort of penetrate the meat, and then we're ready to go. All right, so our pork belly has now been marinating in that coffee, onion powder, garlic powder, brown sugar, Spanish paprika. It's been marinated. You can see it's really sort of soaked into the meat nicely. We've rubbed it all over except for the skin part. We want the skin to sort of crispen up. What I'm going to do now is put it into this turbo roaster. Now this turbo roaster is great for things like this. So this has been preheating now for 8-10 minutes. We will just place it in like that. Pick the lid up again and just put it down. 40 minutes on 220, and after 40 minutes we'll turn it down, and then it's as easy as that.